Caught him. Scoring uppercut there. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
No defense for that hook. There's a counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Caution being thrown to the wind. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. Catch and shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Garcia in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. There's the bell to start round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to put first, boom, In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't find a home for that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Another scoring shot there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, so...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. Nice hook there. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back.
On to the 5th we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That counter punch caught him clean. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Insane action. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to not...
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
That counter shot lands. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Garcia in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Good job. Basic. Just get your rhythm back.
There's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose.
There's the bell to start round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you...
And we enter the 8th round. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
The perfect counter lands. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Hey, close the door.
into this, you're better than this kid.
Great work. I love it. I love it, Bencham. Slick.
That's it. Get your rhythm back, then we go back. and he's going to be confident.
Yes, sir. I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You're doing good, kid.
Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
The gaps will clear. You were thinking, you were smart.
I need you to...
Let's fight.
I went over the room. Let's go.
Good work, that's it. To the jab. Jab's working.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
You're switching off. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just boxing, just be smooth.
And box.
Hey, come on, you're getting it back in. Get back to that game plan. Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
Do your business.
this fight. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there.
Let's do it.
Roll that black hook. Now start countering.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your gloves.
Get up, get up. Come on, get up. Look at me. Breathe. Breathe. Hey, relax. Relax.
Time out.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
Let's go.
You've got to stay focused now. Stay focused now. Stay focused. One of the jobs is to get the crowd. He's trying to break your concentration. Push the ball forward. Don't let him get in your head. That's it. Stick to what you're
Time.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've done all that work all the way through.
Box.
That's it. Good work.
shirt and get your boxing back together.
Let's do it.